Welcome in. It is our pleasure to host you here at the Glacce space. This is Crystal Clear, hosted by yours truly, Luxury Spiritual. We cover everything from the science behind crystals and how they actually work to different perspectives and philosophies about life. It's our goal to make the world a more beautiful, more present, and more positive place through communication and innovation. Okay, so this is actually my dear friend Campbell's music in the background playing. I love Campbell. He is such a talented scientist. He really is. No, he's amazing. And this is his music, so I can't wait for you to meet him. But
shall we cheers?
Oh yeah, well I'll cheers with this, but I would love a sip of that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To new beginnings.
Hell yeah. Wait, we need to do this for real. Cheers. Cheers to changing the world in the sense of making the world a more beautiful, positive, present place.
Yeah. I just want more smiles.
Yeah. I love that. I agree.
More positivity.
I feel like my friend once told me, she said, everything is better when you smile.
It truly is. And
really
like,
is.
I just think about like, you can feel the energy off someone when they're not in a good mood, and like getting people to a point that like, it's okay to not be in a good mood, but learning to like not spread that, which is one thing I've really worked on. Cause like I used to be so like a cloud, and like, because when I'm in a good mood, I can bring up the energy in a room. Mm-hmm. But I didn't realize how much when I'm in a bad mood, like it really does affect people.
No,
and I would
it's a responsibility.
Like, yeah, and like I realized how like, it took me realizing like, oh, I can bring up a mood, and then like a month later, I was realizing, oh shit, like when I'm in a bad mood, like I'm really like killing the mood too, and knowing when to like remove yourself, but also when to just like give yourself a mental reset and finding the mechanisms to do so.
100%. And the thing is like even when you are in a bad mood, you can actually physically make yourself feel happy, which is the point of life, right? So it's like you can be sad, and then physically, if you smile, like especially if you stand in front of the mirror and smile at yourself in the mirror for 5 minutes, that will change the course of your entire day, the course of your entire life.
I truly, like, when I was having such a bad time in college, and then it was so funny. I had a goal, like, I was like, because I could tell that my fake smile was so fake, but like my real smile, like, I wanted to be better, and I just like would practice. Like I would make myself laugh, and I would just practice that. And I do the same with my walk. Like my walk is like artificial at this point, but I've trained myself, and it like gives me confidence and reminds me to like stand up straight and like just walk through the day with like the energy
100%.
of like. But it's all things like, and it's realizing like I used to get so mad at myself when I would like fall out of a routine. Yeah. But like in reality, falling out of the routine, what I fell into was like my natural routine. Yeah. Like out of the majority of my life, whatever I fell out into is actually what I've experienced the most, and that is my routine.
Oh,
and
no,
like
I think there's
identifying that, like I have for like 3 different 6-month consecutive times, like woken up at 5 a.m. and went to the gym, but like that isn't my baseline routine, and like acknowledging that and like just really like not lying to myself and like reflecting, and just that like takes away the fear.
Well, the chaos is important as well.
Yeah.
It kind of counterbalances the consistency.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Everyone knows that a routine is great, but like having the skills to like strive out of a routine too, and also like being able to fall back into a routine that helps you is like really beneficial.
Routine is everything, and ritual is everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like turning your routine into a ritual is so important, because it's like, why not make your routine sexy?
Yeah.
Why not? Because it's like when you do that, you're empowering yourself, and you also just, the energy that comes from that is so empowering. It is. It's it fuels
well,
you
and like
through the day.
I like think about with routines, like people that say they don't like vacations.
Yeah.
And I understand that because it's so scary when you get back from vacation and you're like, you like your routine. It brings you so much joy, but then you like whatever found this
No,
new.
you need to break your routine to realize what you have
and
to.
training your body to be able to like get back into what actually serves you.
Oh yeah,
and trying new things always, and just like always growing and realizing that anxiety and fear can be a good thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And one of my favorite things is like going on vacation and then coming home and realizing what you have, like taking your things out and reorganizing them and putting them in their spots and everything. And I get that. And talking about fear, we were just talking about this earlier.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh my God, fear. Okay, so we should talk about this because it can be redefined. Actually, anything can be redefined. And I think that is so empowering because the power is all within us, right? We get that, right? But I came up with this thing a couple of years ago, and I think it's brilliant, but it's called new fear, right? So new fear is feel everything and relax, right? Fear, F-E-A-R.
Yeah.
Feel everything and relax. So you just feel through the thing.
Like,
and
don't fight
relax.
it.
Don't fight it.
You're
exactly.
gonna have to feel it at some point, and we all know what happens when you
acceptance.
don't.
It's radical acceptance. That's what it is, and that's what they teach you in rehab, like radical acceptance, and everyone knows about that.
Yeah,
like, if you've
and
been
it's hard, and it sucks to like admit that to yourself, but like fighting yourself is pointless. Sitting in bed and being like, oh, I just like, it's okay to do that if it's benefiting you. Like, but like sit there and be like, is this serving me to sit in bed right now? And like, if you're
Absolutely
gonna.
not.
But sometimes
sometimes
it truly is like,
you're right.
I like it will benefit my day if I sit here on TikTok for 30 minutes, but then you have to say to yourself that for 30 minutes thing and not go in that loop,
self-discipline is where it's at.
And like not let yourself be mad at yourself.
Yeah, you have to give yourself grace. You have to give yourself grace, and you do have to have self-discipline. I mean, that is the key to life, right? I mean, honestly, you gotta figure out where you're trying to go, your goals, and then how you're gonna get there is like you make a decision in every moment how you're going to get there. Like, and it's a lot of trial and error. You gotta navigate your way there.
You'll never get there if you don't start.
No, you have to just start. You have to just go in movement. Movement is everything.
You will never get there just not doing anything.
Yeah, and
you can plan all you want, but like you won't know until you start.
I swear I live by two things. It's like movement, right? So movement, like when I'm feeling anxious or I don't really know what to do next or whatever, like go on a walk. Get up, go on a walk. If I'm feeling depressed, get up and go on a walk. Like drag your ass up and go on a walk. And then the other thing I live by, which is really funny and sounds sort of counterintuitive, is when in doubt, do nothing.
But nothing.
I live by that though.
But nothing.
When in doubt though.
TikTok isn't nothing. I mean, we mean nothing.
No, but like literally when in doubt, do nothing. So like if you feel like resistance to a thing, like just don't do anything. God will handle it, or, it will come back around. But if you are like doubting the decision in that moment, just do nothing about it because the answer will come to you eventually.
Yeah. Just don't bury it down in your soul. Like you have to feel it. And that is one thing, especially with like anxiety, like realizing like, or even I think it isn't always that way, but a lot of the times anxiety, it's either like just knowing that like something exciting, because anxiety can be perceived as fear, but also anxiety a lot of the time, like especially I think back to school anxiety or like interviews and stuff like that, half the time for me it was because I knew that I could have tried harder or prepared more. And it's like that fact on myself, like obviously you're gonna get anxious for like an interview, but like do all of the research that you need, and the more you do that and just tell yourself I'm anxious because I'm not fully prepared yet, but once I get fully prepared, I will be fully confident.
Yes.
Like it also is just like repurposing your own view of your anxiety.
No, it's true. It is true. And the thing about anxiety, which I heard one time, was that Anxiety and excitement are actually the same energy.
It feels the exact same.
So it's almost like a little bit of a gift sometimes. It can go either way. So like with anxiety,
think about a roller coaster.
yeah, it's like a roller coaster, because with anxiety, it's either really, it feels negative, or you could like flip it on its head, and it can become like fuel to get your ass to do something, you know?
No, you're so fucking scared when you're going straight up on that roller coaster, and then you're enjoying it the whole time, and then you get right back on.
You have to learn how to ride the wave.
Yeah, and enjoy it, because it's all like the beautiful part of life. Like really just taking in every
Enjoying
moment
it
and every aspect, and like really like even horrible things can be viewed as beautiful. Like that is, it's never what you want to hear like the day after someone dies.
Well,
but like it is turning that perspective into beauty is like, obviously like being sad is great, but it's beautiful that you can feel that emotion. It's beautiful that you had the experiences to make you feel sad. It's like, it's all can be viewed as beauty.
Oh no, it's absolutely beautiful. And it's like the second lines in New Orleans. You know what I mean? Like we celebrate life here. When somebody dies, you walk through the streets in your costumes with your friends and your family, and everyone like celebrates the life that you had. It is a sad thing. We acknowledge that it is a sad thing, of course, 100%. But it's also like, there was so much for that person, you know.
Yeah.
I'm about to cry thinking about like, sorry, my friends that I've lost in like the second lines I've been a part of, and it is such a beautiful way to, I don't know, like experience loss. It's a part of the mourning.
Yeah, and like truly to realize that like no matter what you believe, like I love saying it to people that don't, like it's so interesting, like people that are in like this modern conflicted view of belief and like not knowing, and it's like it doesn't matter, or it's hard like when like, oh, the person that died fully believes in something, but then like the people under them are like struggling to believe. It's like, don't worry about it. Like no matter what, like they're still around, they're still living through you, like, and you won't forget them, and it's okay if you don't think about them for a month at one point, because they're still living through you, and they've shaped you as a person, and even that time of struggle when you lost them shaped you as a person, and it's just about how you view it and how you're able to grow from it and like respect life.
No, they literally are there, and I lost many friends, and oh God, it was rough, but they really are still with us. Like I can feel, there are two spirits that I absolutely always feel around me too. And I know that a lot of people in my community also feel their energy too. Because they were powerhouses. They were goddesses. Oh my God, they made such an impact in so many people's lives, and in such a poetic and beautiful way. And it was Sparker and Dylan, and if you're from New Orleans, you know who I'm talking about. But God, I have goosebumps right now, because they still live through us, and they're all here. And I was just talking about that with my friend Regina the other day, because she's still like, you know, she didn't even know Sparker, and Sparker's still around. And also I have this tattoo right here. You see this rose tattoo?
Yeah.
So this tattoo, actually, I can show you right there. There's like, I don't know, it's gotta be, I don't know how many people have it at this point, but it's a good amount of people. But basically it started with Sparker and Mathieu, which is the father of my children. They got the tattoo together, and then everyone started getting it. And then when she passed, even more people got the tattoo. And like, it was just this like crazy, you know what I mean? Like, and she's still there.
Well, and it's especially like, you think about the amount of people, and you're like, when like, especially young, they die, and you're like, oh my God, it was like the best person. Like they were so nice. And like, I think about like my college friend that passed, and like, it's just like, everyone was his best friend.
Yeah.
And like, obviously like that makes it hurt, but then it also like makes you remember every day that like that is like, that's how he's remembered, and that's the impact he was able to make on this world.
Yeah.
Is like, I don't ever think about anything negative. It's only how like welcoming and how like comfortable he made everyone feel.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that, man, we could go on and on about like the afterlife and everything like that, but I truly believe that it's like you you are here on this earth, and you become an energy like when you pass. I mean, this is just my personal belief, but it's like very interesting to talk about, I think. But it's like you just become, I heard this once and I'm like, that makes sense. Like you just become love. You just, like you're part of that consciousness. And that to me is a beautiful way to think about it.
Yeah. And you just think about like,
because energy can't be created or destroyed. You know what I mean?
Think about the amount of energy coming off of every single person on this earth.
Exactly.
Like it is so powerful. And that's like, you can boil it down and just be like, okay, we're like lumps of fucking skin with a organ pumping us alive every day. But like,
yeah,
you can also just view it from a more beautiful standpoint. Like it's okay to be a realist, but then like also just like accept that like there are things that are just how they are, and you can
Oh, no, I get it. And that reminds me of this book that I'm reading right now called Psycho-Cybernetics. I've told you about it. But it's so good. I forgot who the author is, but it's just all about how we as humans are literally designed for success, or to experience success, really. And it makes a lot of sense, right? Because and even in nature too, it's like trial and error, and then you are moving towards the point of your goals or your survival. It's all kind of the same.
Experiencing, reflecting, and learning.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then so we are literally designed to succeed. We are literally designed to succeed. That. Yeah, I know. I believe that too.
Your instincts.
Exactly.
Like,
you have to
learn from yourself.
You have to be in touch with your intuition.
Should be natural.
100%. And the thing is, I wish I had. I don't know. Oh, here's my Glacce bottle. So my Glacce bottle, the amethyst bottle. We call it an intuition enhancer, because the amethyst actually really does help you increase your intuition. You can believe it or not, but I'm telling you, it works. Like I am living proof of that. And I've heard so many stories. It really, really works. And the thing about the crystals and everything is it's like a collective understanding of the meaning of the crystal and the intention behind it, if that makes sense. You want to open that for me? So it's, thank you, appreciate it. It's like any language, right? So if there's a collective of people that believe a certain thing around an object, it is so. Yeah. It is so.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing, is like crystals.
We give power to so many items and things in this world.
I know. And the power of the crystals has been like from our ancestors, passed down from generation to generation, from witches to, healers, all these people, and they all have collectively decided, and it's ever evolving, but what an amethyst crystal will do for you, whether it's a talisman, whether it's the energy of the crystal, whether it's a placebo, whatever you want to believe, it works. Do you know what I mean? It really does. So when I drink out of my amethyst water bottle, I'm consciously deciding and co-creating with the universe that I am strengthening my intuition, and my intuition gets stronger.
Well, and it's also just like, remembering it and like telling yourself it is like, even if you don't, like, even if you're like fully not believing in it.
And it's about consistency too.
Yeah. It won't work if you don't believe. You need to like tell yourself.
And you can force yourself to believe too. Yeah. I just made a post about this on TikTok the other day. I'm like, because that has been a struggle for the past couple of years. Like, how do I force myself to believe something? Because I want this thing to happen, right? Yeah. But I know it's not going to happen unless I believe it, right? But if I don't believe it, how am I get there? How am I going to get there? So I figured it out, and it's like, you got to brainwash yourself.
Yeah.
You do.
And that's okay. You see people.
Brainwash yourself with positive things.
I overthink so much, and I remember being like 14 and like looking at some of my friends and being like, I truly perceived them as like stupid, but I was like jealous. I was like, I wish I could like be as simple-minded as you. And like looking back, I'm like, that's so rude. Yeah. But like realistically, like that's just how other people are. But I viewed them as just being able to like let things go, and I was jealous of that.
Yeah.
But then realizing that like, I reflected on that, and I was able to like learn that, and now I'm able to like know when I have to be simple-minded, and I can just tell myself like it's okay. Just like think of how other people could handle this, and just go. No,
that's an interesting perspective, because I think like being simple-minded is kind of like your mind and your body is like a temple, like a house, right? And it's like the minimalist vibe that really can help you be more productive and have value the things that really matter. But then it's like you throw in the like minimalist maximalist thing or whatever you want to call it. Is that what I call it? I don't know. There is a term that I have about that, but it's like it makes sense because it's like you have to throw a little fun in there and a little chaos, because that's where you learn.
And you have to learn and experience. You have to make mistakes, but don't directly make the exact same mistake.
Well, yeah, it's like saying sorry and then doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah,
you're not sorry. I mean, it's like you are probably, but you have to.
You think you are.
I don't know. I mean, if it's like genuine that you're sorry and you keep making the same mistake over and over, and you can stay on that loop, but I think you can consciously break that habit and change.
And it does take self-reflection, but like learning to enjoy self-reflection instead of being scared of it.
100%. Like change is fun,
and it's beautiful to learn your own fallacies.
100%. And not only is change fun, it's gonna happen no matter what.
You can't stop it.
You can't.
And the world is ever evolving. So like,
that's the one consistent thing.
Yeah, just grow.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you see some old people that like you can tell just like refuse to change.
Yeah,
and it's just like.
And that's fucking bullshit. Sorry for cursing. But you actually, science has now proven that with neuroplasticity that it does not matter how old you are at this point. Your brain can literally be rewired at any age to make those changes. So it is your responsibility to
find that perspective.
Yeah.
Let yourself get to that point.
Find different perspectives.
Don't
exactly.
And be so like strict on yourself that like you're allowed to be wrong.
You are allowed to be wrong. You are.
It sucks.
And you're allowed to change your mind.
Yeah. Too. It sucks to admit that you're wrong. It sucks to like feel like a hypocrite to yourself, but like everyone is at some point, and that's okay.
It is okay. That's part of the shadow. You know what I mean?
No one's perfect.
Yeah.
And like accepting that.
But that's part of it. Yeah, you gotta hug that shit. You gotta love, like what we were talking about earlier, radical acceptance. Like you need to accept those dark parts of yourself, and not only accept it, love it. You need to be honestly only like obsessed with it in the way of like, I love you no matter what. Like I literally look at myself in the mirror, and that is one of the best things you can do is like talk to yourself in the mirror in your private time when no one's around. So you know, because it is, you look kind of like a crazy person, but it's not. It's actually so good for you to gas yourself up.
Yeah.
You know, talk to yourself in the mirror, remind yourself of who you are, gain confidence. And I also like to time travel doing that. I literally look at myself in the eyes in the mirror, and I'll be giving myself messages like from the future, the past. Like it's crazy. Yeah.
Well, it is. That's like the whole inner child thing is like letting yourself, like giving yourself the slack, and like just looking at children and how they're able to view the world.
I know.
That too is just like so powerful.
I love my kids. I'm just like thinking about them. I'm about to pick them up from school soon, and I just can't wait to see them. They are so cute. I don't know.
Just happy. And
I know.
Like able to, simple-minded. Not their fault. They don't know anything.
I know.
They're trying to piece together the world.
They're so cute. And then there's like motherhood, which is just wow. Talk about a trip. That has been insane. And I just like, I don't know, something about becoming a mother changed everything for me in the sense of like, wow, like women, all women, whether or not you have children, like, I'm just like, y'all are, and it's more like the divine feminine, honestly, if I'm being for real. I'm like, wow, y'all are powerful. This is goddess status.
Yeah. It is. And like, yeah.
I mean, it's like you're literally creating life. And I know that's obvious, but I mean, need I say more, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's just also so interesting, like the phrase "you're glowing" when someone's pregnant.
Yeah.
And like how that's
It's so true though. Yeah.
Like
you literally become a goddess. I'm not joking. And it's like
I feel it makes me sad when I hear women that are like the saying of like, when you have a girl, they take your beauty. Have you heard that?
No, I haven't.
I've heard that so much.
Interesting. I think that
like,
is,
and they'll like be so hard on themselves. Or it's like a thing of like, oh, I think I'm having a girl because I'm getting ugly.
well, I hope that my daughter is hotter than me. I hope that she is more successful than me. I hope that my daughter, you know what I mean? That's the whole point. It's a newer version of me. It's a better version of me. Like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what the heck? Of course I want my daughter to excel beyond because that's evolution.
Yeah.
Like, what?
You want to teach her.
Yeah. I'm gonna give her every tool I can possibly give her to succeed in this world, and then she can take with that what she will. And I cannot wait to see her thrive and be better than I was.
Yeah.
To be honest,
help them through things, but
100%.
also let them learn on their own when they have to.
Yeah.
And point out things when they need to, and let them figure stuff out on their own when they need to.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they have a lot to learn, but all I want them to do is, honestly, like, my wish for my children is just to play. And we talked about this the other day. I'm like, I just want them to play. And whether that's like in their work and their responsibilities, like I want them to see everything as play, and I never want that to go away for them. And that is my wish for them. It's so important. We really do undervalue play.
Well, and just like identify what brings you joy.
Exactly. That's really your guiding light.
Like, reflect on hard things, reflect on good things.
No, but that is your guiding light, though.
Yeah. Just joy. Follow what you know makes you smile.
Yeah, what lights you up.
Yeah.
100%. Oh my God.
Okay, well, I feel like we can end on that note.
Yeah, this has been
conversation.
This has been an amazing conversation, and I could talk about all this stuff for the rest of my life. So
I didn't even know what that topic was.
I don't know, but it was a good flow. It really.
Okay, well, what are we cheersing to?
Oh my God. Okay. So because I forgot my cheers, I don't know. I really just want to cheers to this beginning. Like, it's a new beginning for Glacce.
Yeah.
And to us meeting.
Just the energies.
The energy.
Like how.
Yeah. And also everyone listening to this, anybody, whether it's like 5, 10 million, billion people listening, like whoever is listening to this, cheers to you, because I mean, we are on a mission, right? All of us collectively to make the world a better place somehow.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't care if you didn't even learn anything from us. I hope you
were entertained.
Were able to like smile, or like
exactly.
If you were having a bad day and you needed to not think.
Yeah.
I hope you were able to distract yourself. Exactly. And now reflect on that. Think to yourself, do I need to reflect? Mm-hmm. Is it going to help me to just keep avoiding? But like, just do it with intention. Yeah. Just do everything with intention. Cheers to that.
Cheers to intention.
I was just trying to come up with anything to cheers to.
Oh, that was so good.
Okay, well, I don't know. We'll come up with our sign out.
Yeah,
like,
over and
y'all
out
have
now.
Y'all have a what day? Y'all have a
blissful day. I guess something.
I don't know. I was gonna say blessed.
Blessed. Oh, blessed. Bless you.
All right. Well, cheers.
Good night. Good morning.